What do you make of Corbyn mania?
Don't understand it. Listen, this is not a campaign about personalities or anything like that, or
Is
celebrity.
it taking you to surprise, the amount of people supporting you?
They're not supporting me. This is a campaign about people's hopes. This is a campaign where an awful lot of people have come together in a political movement which is about opposing austerity, which is about dealing with the issues of poverty and dislocation and bad housing in Britain, is about freeing students of debt, and is about our contribution to a more peaceful world. This is a campaign of hope. We don't do abuse. We don't do name-calling. We just don't get involved in that because there isn't time. And what's exciting is the numbers of older people have come back into activity because they can see something of themselves in this, and the numbers of young people that are attracted to a hopeful future rather than being told they've just got to pay the price of the banking crisis of 2008-9. It's very exciting.
Do you want to be the next Prime Minister?
Listen, I'm there because I've been put there to lead this campaign.
So is that yes or no?
Of course it's a yes, but I'm very surprised you're asking the question at all. What we're talking about here is a different way of doing politics.
You were also about anti-austerity, but wasn't
course.
that argument lost at the last election?
It was never put. The argument that was put in the last election was from the Conservatives, you're going to have austerity heavy, and £12 billion off the welfare bill now is heavy. That's going to be damaging to children, to poor people, and it's going to damage an awful lot of our society. We also had an austerity light on offer from my party.
What would be your comfortable level for a higher tax rate?
My comfortable rate would be to collect the £50 billion a year that corporates don't pay in tax.
But you also need to
Wait a minute.
No.
How do you know?
raise
How do you
tax,
know that? How do you know that? How do you know that?
So you're saying
we are not after raising the tax on ordinary people. What we're after is maintaining and slightly increasing the corporate rate of taxation in order to pay for student fees, to collect the unpaid tax and grow ourselves into a budget surplus, and not by an arbitrary date on which we cut to achieve it. I'm not after taxing people more for the sake of it. What I am after is redistribution of wealth in our society.
So no raise in income tax?
The income tax, we don't see that as the necessary way forward.
Did you ever expect, when you first threw your hat into the ring of this race, that this would be where you would be, one of the favourites to win?
I always thought there was a whole lot of people out there who were turned off by the political system and turned off by the conduct of the last two election campaigns.
Are you going to win?
I'm making no predictions. I'm looking forward to September the 12th. Ask me on September the 12th after midday.